Hey guys, what is up? It is AZ here and welcome back to another video, and today we'll be discussing who I believe will be the most improved player for the 2017-2018 season. A lot of factors can go into this award. Whether a star player shifting from team to team, it could be, an underdog kind of coming down from the ranks, moving up to the ladder. That was kind of like a CJ McCollum, Jimmy Butler, kind of guys like those. But there's also been players that just, get the opportunity to score more, and that allows them to kind of have a better role on the team, give them a little more of a lead, kind of similar to Giannis Antetokounmpo, who was able to just become an all-around superstar and a freak of nature. Yeah, the guy I believe who could be most improved player has to be the guy from the Knicks, Kristaps Porzingis. Now, a lot of people have other controversy regarding if D'Angelo Russell can be most improved player. I've heard Jusuf Nurkic from the Portland Trail Blazers. I've really heard a lot of abundance of a name. I've even heard Brandon Ingram, but described in my last video, there was a reason why I did not choose Brandon Ingram, so you should really check out that video, why I did not choose Brandon Ingram to be the most improved player and who might potentially be taking his spot in the starting line. If you look at Kristaps Porzingis' stats from last year, Kristaps averaged 18 points per game, 7.2 rebounds, and 1.5 assists alongside Carmelo Anthony, who was basically their primary scorer. So Carmelo Anthony was the one doing the most scoring. He was averaging around 22, 24 points per game, around that area. But now he's on the Thunder. They picked up Enes Kanter, who's most likely going to be their second or third scoring option on offense, alongside of Tim Hardaway Jr., who is back as a Knick. He's back as a Knick. I'm, as a Knicks fan, I'm actually pretty happy. I was there when he was drafted. He seems like a pretty solid player. I think he can be a pretty good player on our team. But in the one preseason game the Knicks had played, Kristaps in 22 minutes had 15 points, an assist, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal, shooting around 43% from the field. And you're gonna look at it now when during the season, Kristaps got a lot stronger as well. Whether he's gonna use this to develop his post game a lot more is crucial, because going into the league, Kristaps is very skinny, and you've seen guys who have developed being completely fragile into huge, very muscular people. So a guy I would like to actually talk about is Giannis Antetokounmpo coming into the league. During Giannis's rookie season, Giannis was 6'9" and 194 pounds. Now going into this year, Giannis is 6'11" and 220 pounds. He's huge now. If you look at him, you would not think he was that small and that skinny at that young of an age. You would think he's just this monster. He's not as big as LeBron James, don't get me wrong. LeBron had a transformation as well. LeBron was somewhat big, going into his rookie year, but in high school he was thin. And then going into kind of gradually, and then you just saw this huge jump when he went to Miami. He was ginormous. Whether he did something that nobody knows about, that's up to him. That's all him. That was his decision, whether it helped him or not. Bottom line is he's huge. And Giannis got big, and I believe Kristaps Porzingis in this offseason had a lot of mass put onto him. He did gain a couple pounds. You would see on his Instagram posts, how much bigger he got him working out. He made a little bit of a joke of it, kind of like how some players like Joel Embiid use social media to kind of make light of things. But he did get a lot bigger, and that can help him develop a post game, because the most important thing to a post game is having enough strength to back somebody down. Another post player on the Knicks is Enes Kanter, who's not the hugest guy. He's still a really good post player. Besides that, Kristaps is also a very good three-point shooter. He's a good mid-range shooter. He can attack centers, power forwards off the dribble. He can do a lot of things that a lot of people his height at 7'1" cannot do. And that's going to allow Kristaps to have a lot more opportunities and a lot more ability to score, because he can take guys off the dribble. Unlike Dirk Nowitzki, who is a huge comparison between them, Dirk was not really that good at taking people off the dribble and using athleticism and quickness. However, Dirk, instead of using his athleticism, he was able to use technical skills to get past a lot of defenders with the post fade. Kind of his weird arc shot where he just and it just goes in. Kobe! And then the crowd goes wild. And then, they win the championships, and LeBron's just crying in the corner. He's like, why did I not win? I won the championship. Now I'm going to go to Cleveland. I'm going to win the championship, and I'm going to leave out in Los Angeles. I'm going to make $1 billion. And then you got Kristaps Porzingis, who can do a lot of things. He's very dangerous. I believe if he continues to develop the way he's going to, he could be a great player and he can develop into a great superstar. Probably, maybe even better than Dirk Nowitzki, who he's being compared to a lot. However, he doesn't really have that much of a post game. He is a lot better of a defender. Mass is just gonna be huge. Whether he can shift between the 4 and the 5, that's up to the Knicks what they want to do. But now that Carmelo Anthony's gone, the ball is going to be in Kristaps' hands. It's going to be his decision whether they win the game, whether they lose the game, basically, in summation, because the Knicks are the greatest franchise in NBA history. Don't you forget that. All right, haters say they don't think so, but guess what? Real fans do.
You need to shut the up.
But yeah, all jokes aside, the Knicks have somewhat of potential, getting into the Eastern Conference playoffs, maybe not winning, not even going past the first round, but they have potential getting into it because of how weak the Eastern Conference has become this offseason. But I feel like as development of Frank Ntilikina is also going to be a huge part in how Kristaps plays, whether Ntilikina is going to be more of a playmaker, he's going to help Kristaps get open opportunities, whether he's going to help Kristaps, draw defenders, to Ntilikina, and then he gets open looks, that's up to how he's going to play. Kristaps' development basically lies in the hands of Frank Ntilikina as well, whether he's going to get open looks, To win this award, when the prior season you had 18 points per game, you have to average around 26 plus points per game. Guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, post notifications, and make sure to tell me down below who do you think I should have said most improved player could be. Whether you agree with me, disagree with me, up to you. But guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.